Jeri Ryan is right. 7 of 9 isn't a sexual character on Star Trek Voyager. Actress Jeri Ryan is right to say that 7 of 9 isn't a sexual character in Star Trek Voyager. Jeri Ryan's 7 of 9 was added to the Star Trek Voyager cast in the 4th season to revitalize Voyager, which suffered from flagging ratings compared to earlier Star Trek shows. As an ex-Borg drone who frequently butted heads with Captain Catherine Janeway, Kate Mulgrew, 7 of 9 was a highly intelligent character who created much-needed dramatic tension on the USS Voyager. Those who didn't watch Voyager, however, might assume 7 of 9 was only there to be sexy. 7 of 9 actress Jeri Ryan appeared on Late Night with Conan O'Brien in 1999 to promote Star Trek Voyager Season 5, Episodes 15 and 16, Dark Frontier, on UPN. The two-part episode was Star Trek Voyager's second feature-length event after its premiere episode, Caretaker, and aired as a 2-hour Star Trek Voyager movie. On Conan, Jeri Ryan explains that 7 of 9, while sexy, is not a sexual character at all, and offers an explanation for 7's skin-tight Borg suit. Star Trek Voyager talk starts at 1:36 in the video clip of Jeri Ryan on Late Night with Conan O'Brien below. Why Jeri Ryan says 7 of 9 isn't a sexual character in Star Trek Voyager on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Conan says 7 of 9 is one of the sexiest characters I've ever seen on TV, but Jeri Ryan explains the character of 7 of 9 was not inherently sexual. As 7 of 9's body and mind healed from a lifetime as a Borg drone, 7 remained detached from human emotions. Any concept of sexuality that 7 of 9 had was purely academic, since 7 still considered herself more Borg than human. The fact that 7 of 9 was sexy was purely incidental to 7 being an incredibly interesting Star Trek character. 7 of 9's skin-tight costumes prove that Jeri Ryan's addition to the Star Trek Voyager cast was a clear bid to draw in the young male demographic that Voyager had lacked compared to earlier Star Trek shows. Star Trek Voyager was, by design, a smart, female-driven sci-fi show led by Kate Mulgrew's Captain Catherine Janeway. That hard-won reputation could have been diminished by 7 of 9 being the purely sexual character that she appeared to be. Instead, 7 of 9 was beautiful and intelligent, and 7's journey to discovering her humanity became one of Star Trek's best character arcs. The reason for 7 of 9's skin-tight Borg uniform explains 7 of 9's medicinal silver catsuit was constricting and difficult for Jeri Ryan to move in, so 7's iconic costume was quietly swapped for a brown bodysuit after the first few episodes of Star Trek Voyager, Season 4. There was no explanation for the change, but it's likely the Doctor's original silver suit successfully healed the worst of 7 of 9's injuries. Jeri Ryan says 7 of 9's two-tone blue uniform is a fashion choice, so 7 is more aware of her appearance as Star Trek Voyager goes on. But that doesn't change 7's attitude towards sexuality, and Ryan remains right to say 7 of 9 isn't a sexual character. When Jeri Ryan joined the cast of Star Trek Voyager as 7 of 9 in the show's 4th season, it wasn't long before she became one of the most talked-about characters in the series. 7's sleek silver catsuit, her striking beauty, and her partially Borg-enhanced visage quickly turned her into a pop culture icon, sparking debates about the intent behind her character design. Was 7 of 9 a genuine attempt to explore themes of humanity, identity, and individuality? Or was she simply a way to boost ratings with overt sexual appeal? Jeri Ryan, who portrayed 7 of 9, has consistently argued that her character was not written or performed as a sexual figure, despite her form-fitting wardrobe. In revisiting 7's story arcs and her evolution across Voyager's narrative, it becomes clear that Ryan's assertion holds water. 7 of 9 is far more than a superficial attempt to exploit sex appeal. Her character is an intricate blend of vulnerability, intellect, and strength, brought to life through thoughtful storytelling and Ryan's compelling performance. The costume controversy: it is impossible to discuss 7 of 9 without addressing her wardrobe. The form-fitting catsuit, accentuated by metallic textures and a corset-like design, was undeniably eye-catching. Critics often viewed it as evidence of a shallow, ratings-driven decision by the producers. After all, 7 joined the series at a time when Voyager's ratings needed a boost, and adding an attractive character might have seemed like a surefire way to attract attention. But while her appearance may have drawn initial eyes, the wardrobe is not the defining feature of 7 of 9. Ryan herself has expressed frustration with the costume, citing its physical discomfort and impracticality, but she has consistently emphasized that the substance of her character transcends the aesthetic. An identity in Flux 7's story is one of reclamation. Having been assimilated by the Borg as a child, she was stripped of her humanity, her individuality, and even her name, becoming 7 of 9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. When she is liberated from the Borg collective by Captain Janeway and the Voyager crew, her journey becomes a deeply personal exploration of what it means to be human. This narrative arc is far from sexualized. Instead, it's rooted in themes of trauma, identity, and personal growth. 7 struggles with emotions she was taught to suppress as a Borg drone, grapples with the complexities of relationships, and frequently clashes with the Voyager crew over her rigid, logical worldview. Her interactions with Captain Janeway, in particular, reveal the depth of 7's character. Janeway acts as a mentor, guiding 7 through the difficult process of rediscovering herself. Their relationship is intellectual and emotional, driven by mutual respect and conflict rather than superficial dynamics. A character of strength and vulnerability, 7 of 9's brilliance as a character lies in her multidimensionality. She is one of Voyager's most intelligent and capable crew members, often saving the day with her technical expertise and Borg-enhanced abilities. But alongside her immense strength lies a deep vulnerability. The process of reintegration into human society is not easy for 7. Her journey is marked by missteps, misunderstandings, and moments of profound loneliness. She struggles to connect with others, often coming across as cold or dismissive due to her Borg programming. These traits, however, are not flaws of character, but reflections of her internal conflict. Through 7, Voyager explores what it means to be othered. She is neither fully human nor Borg, and this in-between state isolates her from those around her. These themes of alienation and belonging are timeless, resonating with audiences far beyond the confines of a science fiction show. Sexuality and relationships. While 7 is undeniably beautiful, her characterization on Voyager rarely leans into overt sexuality. Instead, her relationships are defined by curiosity, confusion, and growth. In episodes like Someone to Watch Over Me, where 7 attempts to explore romantic love under the guidance of the Doctor, her inexperience and analytical approach create a storyline that is sweet, awkward, and entirely devoid of exploitation. Even in her later romance with Chakotay, introduced in the final season, 7's characterization remains consistent. The relationship is treated as a natural extension of her ongoing development, not as a plot device to titillate viewers. Jeri Ryan's performance, a significant part of why 7 of 9 transcends any superficial labels, is Jeri Ryan's nuanced performance. Ryan imbues 7 with a quiet intensity, balancing her character's Borg-like precision with flashes of vulnerability and humanity. Ryan's portrayal ensures that 7 is always more than her appearance. Her clipped speech patterns, precise movements, and piercing gaze communicate the remnants of her Borg identity, while subtle shifts in tone and expression hint at the human beneath the surface. It's a masterclass in restrained acting, allowing 7's inner turmoil to shine through without ever veering into melodrama. Legacy of 7 of 9. 7's impact extends far beyond Voyager. Her popularity revitalized interest in the show during its later seasons, proving that audiences were drawn to her depth rather than just her appearance. In recent years,